Hello everyone, this is FooBricks. Welcome back to my BrickStock How-To series. This is part 6, piecing together a set. Let's say for example that you bought a bulk bin of Lego and you have a few piles of instructions on top so you have an idea of what's inside the bin. And you discover that someone placed in this bin a copy of the airport shuttle, set number 6399. This just so happens to be my dream set that I would love to find in a bulk bin one day, and we can dream, right? So let's just assume, for the sake of argument, that this is what is supposed to be in the bin. And you want to figure out if all the parts are there. So the way you do it is you go into BrickStock. I already have it open here. And what you want to do is create a new file. And we're going to click on the plus sign to add items. And this time it's going to be a set. 6399. I'm going to check BrickLink. What theme is this? Classic Town. And we're doing that so it'll be easy to quickly find it. So we're going to go to Town. And there it is, Airport Shuttle. We're going to add it and close. Now, we know this is used, so we're going to change the condition to used. Because it's out of a bulk bin, just a bunch of used Legos. Now, we're going to part out the set as if we already had it. So I'm going to right click again, part out item, one copy, we assume there's one copy in there, double check, yep, 6399 Airport Shuttle, that's right, and click OK. Now, you have a list of all the parts in the set. BrickStock is handy for collectors as well as sellers who are trying to put together a set to sell as a complete set, in that you can reverse part out, which is a term that I made up, to find out if you have all the pieces. So you start digging through the bin, and you're looking for all the parts. And what I like to do is as I find the part, I delete it from the list. So for example, you have these headlight bricks in black, one by one. And the set is supposed to come with 8 of them. So what I would do, I would dig through the bin. Once I have all 8, I set them aside, and I delete the item from the list. I no longer need that part. And you just work your way down through the list. Here we go, some flower stems, pretty common part. It needs 10 of those. I found those, can delete it from the list, so on and so forth. Now once you've completed it, you'll either 1, have the entire set because you deleted everything from this list, or 2, you'll know what's missing because it's still here on the list and you aren't able to locate it in that bin. And that's when you can go to BrickLink and purchase the parts you're missing, or you can dig through your own collection, see if you have them. Probably some of the more rare parts, like the monorail motor. If that's missing, that's going to be expensive to replace, but if you're just missing some red flowers, those are pretty easy to come by. And that's really it. You can just use the parting out function of BrickStock to piece back together a set from a big tub full of Legos. And it gives you an idea of what you're looking for as well as exact quantities, and that way you can verify that any use sets you have are complete. One thing to note is the minifigs show up as whole minifigs, and let's say you found this lady's hair and torso but not the head and feet. You can actually part out the minifig because it's considered an assembly. And here you go, here are all the parts to this particular minifig. And then you can of course find these parts individually on BrickLink if you're just missing, say, the hair and the head, or the legs, or the torso, or any combination of those parts. Stickers you're probably not going to find in a sheet. You'd be very lucky if the stickers weren't used. They're going to be affixed to the parts, which you can tell by going down to the bottom. Looking at the counterparts, you can see, if we stretch this out a bit, they're marked with the sticker label. So these are parts that would have the sticker on it, such as the battery box, the hamburger, the symbol, and so on. So luckily BrickLink was nice enough to actually list the stickered parts as well, which they certainly did not have to do, and that's a lot of work to do in a catalog, I imagine. And it makes life a lot easier for us. And if there are any extra parts in the set, they would show up with a plus sign on the far left column as being extra. So you don't necessarily have to dig those out, because if it came with an extra plate or an extra brick, you don't need it to have the complete set, because all it's required to build a complete set is the exact number of pieces it takes to build it. If there's extra pieces, I wouldn't worry about it. And that's it. So this is how you use BrickStock to piece together a set you're trying to build, either from a bulk bin or from your own collection. And you can actually take the leftover pieces that you do not yet have and upload those to BrickLink as a wanted list, which I'll show you how to do in a later video. So I hope you found this video useful. Feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe if you want. I put all the links below to my BrickLink, BrickOwl, and eBay stores. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next section.